But staying in the business sector, let's continue with our coverage on the impact of COVID-19 as well as the lockdown on livelihoods. We do have our reporter, Wandiswa Ntengento. She's in Johannesburg this afternoon, and she's been talking to hawkers and finding out how they have been affected. And she joins us live now. Very good afternoon to you, Wandiswa. I'm loving the colors of the market and your dress as well, in a frenzy of color. But you've had a moment to talk to some of the hawkers today and those who are selling out in the Johannesburg market. What has been their sentiment? How has the lockdown treated them?
Before we get into that, good afternoon, Tammy. Before we actually get into what they said, I think it's important to actually highlight that South Africa's informal traders sector is actually a critical part of the South African economy. And of course, as you can see here, these informal businesses actually make less than 79,000 Rand per annum. And of course, the sector is a huge employer of people wanting to get into the specific sector, and of course in wanting to start small businesses. We've seen this with unemployed youth actually using the 350 Rand grant to start their own small businesses where they actually sell fruits and vegetables. So it's definitely been a difficult time for some of these informal business owners. But now I think to get a first-hand experience of how the lockdown has actually impacted businesses, we're now joined by Umama Elizabeth Kola. Mama, thank you so much for joining us namhlanje. Masiqala lapha mama. Khasinika inkcukacha zento yokubana ishishini lakho litshintshe kanjani nge-lockdown?
Ishishini lami litshintsheke kakhulu nge-lockdown. La besikwazi ukubeka isinkwa etafuleni. Sikwazi ukufundisa abantwana, sikwazi ukumikisa abantwana ecrash. Singikuyi-lockdown asisakwazi ukwenza lutho.
Mama, unyaka usandoqala, it's 2021. Ithini iminqweno yakho njengosomashishini osakhasayo?
Sisabhekile ngoba kusese i-stage 3. Umqono wethu ukuthi ngathi kungalunga sikwazi ukuthi siqhubekele phambili ngalamashishini wethu ngoba sawaqala imarket le yaqala ngo-2004. Besikwazi ukwenza yonke into, sifaka abantwana ezikoleni e-university, kodwa manje singikuyi-lockdown akubheda impela, ayisekho into esikwazi ukuyenza.
Ungathi mama imalini mhlawumbi oyenzayo ngosuku, and then xa ujonga kulo nyaka upheleyo ubusenza malini na xa ukhomperisha
ngosuku? Kulo nyaka ophelile besiwenza abo 1.2 ngosuku, 1.2 ngosuku. Sikwazi ukushayela iitokfela zaboma 500 a day, kodwa manje asisakwazi ukwenza lokho.
Enkosi kakhulu, Mom Elizabeth. And of course, that is Mom Elizabeth there talking about the struggles that she's gone through as a small business owner here at the Johannesburg CBD. But I just want to rope in the Secretary General of the SA Informal Traders Association. Brian, thank you so much, Budi, for actually joining us today. We've heard the struggles of small businesses, informal traders here. Can you give us a glimpse of, a highlight of the informal businesses that are actually coining it during this period?
Thanks very much, my sister, and thanks to your viewers also. Look, it's very difficult for small business, specifically for informal traders on the street. That's why as an organization we fought very hard so that they can be given a space also to come on the street and make business. Remember, when COVID started, everybody was promised that there would be stipends or compensation and whatever. We knew very well that it will never happen in South Africa. I mean, look, with our members, they've been applying for every support that the country has been claiming that it's there for them, but never even a single moment that they came. Specifically to your question, the businesses varies according to time. Like month end, we know very well your fruit and veg people will gloom in business, and those who are selling second clothing, their business is going up. During the month or during the day of 15th to the 20th, those who are selling your cooked food and stuff. It goes because normally now, even the offices, it's very difficult because the offices, most people are working at home. So it's very difficult to make money at home. That's the summary of what I can say to you.
Thank you so much, Puti. And Tammy, of course, you've heard there from the SG of the SA Informal Traders Association. Right now, recovery of this sector is actually dependent on basically the mathematics of the day, basically on how much income they make per day. It's all a wait and see type of situation. That's all for now, Tammy.
For that recap, and it's quite astounding what Mama was saying, the fact that they were actually able on a daily to put aside and contribute around 500 Rand for Eat Dog Fela. It just shows the potential that exists within the informal sector and the market, that when the economy and the trading is buoyant, then there are real opportunities for empowerment, real opportunities for growth, and even investments within the various sectors that they are in the environment. But thank you very much, Wandiswa. She's in downtown Johannesburg there.